So for this video, I'm going to talk about if I had to give advice to the younger version of myself, what would I tell myself? Let's get into it. Bro, save your money. Save your money. I've had so many jobs in my life. Landscaping, I've done masonry, concrete. I'm in the Windows department currently. I've been a janitor. I've worked at Target, Amazon, UPS. I've worked for an ice cream company. You are your own contractor. You sell your time. In return, you get a wage. So at that point, it's like a contract. It's a mutual agreement. This is why some people get paid more than others, because they know how to be an advocate. They know how to negotiate. Always be trying to figure out how you can make more income. A lot of stuff is subscription based. So how can you get 5 people to give you money every month? And then get that from 5 people to 10 people, and so forth and so forth. And just like having different side hustles. Don't just go to work and then you come home and you're not working towards something else. Because before you know it, years go by and you've been at this job and you're kind of like, you're stuck where you're at. It's not about how hard you work, and it's not always the person that tries the hardest that's gonna get what they want. Man, you could really like somebody and you could be trying your hardest, and that person is still gonna do whatever it is that they want to do. You might not get that promotion, or you might not be recognized how you want to be. I mean, life it's really about networking. It's about connections. Who do you know that can get you into this position? There's consequences for everything you do, good or bad. Every decision you make, there's something that comes with that. Relationships are a distraction. When you're in a relationship with somebody, you have to consider them. You have to make time for them. I'm not saying that relationships are a job, but you have to work at it. It's very hard to be 100% locked in on what you need to be doing while trying to be in a relationship. If you haven't traveled, like if you've only been in your state, you don't even know what you really like. Don't just settle for what's here. And that brings me to another topic, another point. A lot of people, they're not going to support you because you're in the state that you're in. So what I mean is, if you were to go to another state, you would be the talk of the town. You would be the new thing. It would be different. The way you look, your lingo, like everything about you is just like, who is that? But because you're where you're at right now, people aren't going to mess with you. I'll give you an example. I used to really push music out when I was in high school, and I ended up paying this guy money for a feature. So he's from Minnesota, but he was like in LA, and the whole time he's just paying for like a hotel and just like shooting videos out there. And I'm like, at that age, I was very impressionable. So I'm thinking like, this is super cool. This would be a good look for me. The whole time he's like struggling just like a lot of people are. But in my mind, I'm thinking like he's really cool because he's in another state. That's just one example. But a lot of times, man, your hometown people, they're not really going to mess with you and support you until they see like other people from somewhere else mess with you. Don't hold grudges. I would tell my younger self, don't hold grudges. Forgive your parents. Forgive people that do wrong by you. You can't hide from the universe. The energy that you put out is going to come back to you. If you're holding hate, if you just have negative vibes, that energy is going to find you. Forgive people. That doesn't mean you forget, though. I don't forget anything, but I forgive. Because when people do wrong by you and something really hurts you, that is the fuel that is going to get you to that next level. Blood makes you related. Loyalty makes you family. Just because we're blood related, that does not mean that we are family. Now, this is my perspective. It's different for everybody else, but this is how I see things. People that are not blood related to me have done way more than anybody that is blood related to me has ever done. Like, you pick your tribe, you pick your people. Loyalty makes you family. Don't be afraid of being alone. That's definitely something I would tell myself. Now, I'm a lone wolf anyways. As far as like making friends goes, it'll be a natural thing. Like, you either click with somebody or you don't. And it's cool when you can meet somebody where they understand you and they don't really you don't have to explain yourself or overdo anything. They just get it. So don't be afraid of being by yourself, because people are going to come into your life. People are going to come and go. And a lot of times, you're going to become like the people that you hang out with. And this is why picking a good partner is so important, because when you're not in places that you're valued or seen, it's really going to diminish your potential, because you're not in the rooms with the right people. And that's really what it comes down to. Because when you get by somebody that believes in you, that genuinely wants to see you succeed and be successful, it's a game changer. Because a lot of people, they might want to see you do well, but not better than them. You got to know the difference between having love and then being in love. because those are two different things, and everybody's definition of love is different. That's why, like, for men anyways, I think our love is a lot deeper, because like there's no on or off switch, where I feel like with women it's more so based off like what I can do, what somebody can do for you, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but I think like guys, like once we love you, we'll always love you. Once we've decided like this is who we're gonna be with, you're our person, it's hard to like take all that back. Like you can't go from like really caring about somebody, checking on them when there's a snowstorm, making sure they got home, making sure they're safe. It's very hard to go from that to just like, all right, nah, I don't care anymore. No, part of you is always there's gonna be something where like you care about their well-being. The thing about going to the gym, why it's so important, because one good decision leads to more good decisions. So it's not about like, yeah, I'm trying to be a bodybuilder, super jacked, but just create that habit. Like it doesn't take much to not be average. Women, they've all been imprinted, right? Every woman's been imprinted by whoever she's been with, her relationships. So, you know, she has her way of seeing things. So how can you be different from another guy? Create good experiences. Don't be like everybody else. So just meaning when this girl's with you, you make her laugh. You don't really care, you know, if you're going to be together, if you're not going to be together. You're literally just there to create a good experience, and you're not worried about the outcomes. As a guy, you got to have the ability to get other women. Now, that doesn't mean you cheat. That doesn't mean you just have a roster or nothing like that. It just means you have to have the ability to get other women. Okay, look at it like this. Everybody has somebody that they know would be good to them, but they're either not physically attracted to them, or there's just something where like they know you're a good person, but they're not really into you like that. That's how women look at you if she's not like being super clingy, if she's not offering to pay for things, if she's not complaining about you guys don't hang out enough. Like if she's not doing that, then you're the guy that she knows you're a good option probably, but she ain't feeling you like that. Those are definitely some things that I would tell my younger self. What is something that you would tell your younger self?